Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Make it wise. Let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 33, Nasdaq up 2, S&P's up 2, gold contract up $24.50, trading at $1,749 an ounce. Silver up 48 cents at $34.23 an ounce. Platinum up 24 bucks at $1,651 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.86 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.88, trading out at $98.79. The bonds up a full point at 142.06. Dollar index down 59 ticks at 78.59. Euro up 133 ticks at 132.63. My phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, what do you have? You are at another high. You're at 1347. And what do we do it with? We do it with 728 million, folks. You did 687 yesterday, did 728 today. Dow Industrial, same setup in the Dow. What you have with the Dow? We are at 12,878. There's no one in the store. We have higher highs. The Nasdaq, what do we have in the Nasdaq Composite? This is what we have in the Composite. Composite out here did 1.7 billion. You should be banging about 2.7. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. No doubt about it. Composite, what do you have with the Composite? You're at 29.04. Hit 29.10. No juice to the top side. Now, let's go over to the, first we'll go over to the SPYs. You take a look at the SPY. What we did with the SPY is this. 128 million shares. You're coming into, the bottom line is that you got over the 27th of October. That little baby is 393. It's dramatic, folks. That's the bottom line. Higher highs, no volume, no juice, equals downtown. When? Yes. Stretch? Yes. It's all of the above. The Qs, the 3 Qs. What do we have with the 3 Qs? 3 Qs go to a price point of 62.13. You do it with 37 million shares traded. That took out the, the benchmark is the October 27th. So now what you have is that you're let's see. You get 37 million versus 104 at the 59 mark, and you're at 62. Versus on the downtown of 137. Downtown at that $50 mark. Dollar index. Let's go over to the dollar index. What we have with the dollar index is this. Dollar index today comes downtown 33,900 contracts. Now, that's some juice. It is going into the November 1st level with lighter volume, but it's going to be a close, well, it's not a close call. What it is that you had 39,000 at the price point of the 77.87. That's what we had there. It was 77.87 at the November 1st price point. So that has a bit, not much to get into that level. Bond market. We have with bonds out here is this. Bonds, what the bonds did, were 142.06. You did 325,000 contracts. That baby is contracting with volume as it's coming down to the swing point. The swing point that it's going into has 469,000 contracts. Gold market. We go over gold. We take a look at gold. What we had with gold out here today is this. Gold market was up 24 bucks. We're at 152,000 contracts. That 152,000 contracts is coming into. So what we had with the gold market is this. We had got into on the 3rd of February. We got into a high of 1765.90. That high, folks, was coming down was going into the downdraft that was out there from September. Now, it got into it really nice, meaning it was a sign of strength, wide price spread, accelerated volume. It had the makings of putting a dent into the last, the supply line that was out there from the downdraft that was created from August into September. What you have here now is this. When you're testing this high this quick, I suspect it's going to be hard to get up and over it. I would have rather see us come back down into basically the 1645 first before we come right back up there. When you go right back up there this quick, it's most of the time it's problems in paradise. We go to the GLD. You take a look at the GLD. What we have with the GLD is this. See, the GLD, which trades at 10% of the price of gold, the GLD had come down when we came downtown with 52 million shares. The first time up, it wasn't bad. It was half of that. It was 23 million. What you have now, however, is that you're only banging with 11 million. That's problematic in the sense that you're going to be testing with lighter volume. We go take a look at some of the equities that, whoa, this is. Let's see, Buffalo Wild Wings. We get a bunch of earnings that are coming out right now. Let's take a look at CERN first. Okay, CERN. Cerner, it's a healthcare solution company. That closed at $62. Right now, that's trading at $65. Let me see what this looks like. So $65 is the last swing point up here. That's actually where we had a downdraft on October 28th. Numbers go like this in CERN. The estimate was $226 a share. The next quarter, they're going to come in with $220 to $230. This quarter, their sales are up 23%. The earnings per share was 52 cents. Their revenue is 615 million shares. We go take a look at, let's see, VCLK. This is Value Click, I believe. Is that what it is? Yeah, Value Click. This is Internet advertising solutions for online advertisers. Lows 13, the highs 19. This closed at $18.59. This is trading at $19 right now. Numbers go like this. The sales are up 42%. Revenue is $182 million. Earnings per share was 35 cents a share. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the high-volume stocks. Even though we didn't have any high volume, this is what you had out here. We had Citigroup back 47. Charles Schwab was back 47. Wells was off 37. JP Morgan Chase was down 41. We had Motorola Mobility down 9. Walt Disney, that was up 98 cents. We'll go over and take a look at that one. They came out with numbers last night. Microsoft was up 11. GE was up 16. So if we go over to Disney first, we take a look at Disney. What we have with Disney is this. She's trading at $40.98, and she's getting tired up here. You know, she's had a heck of a run, no two ways about it. Disney went from a price point of, let's see, $28 up to $40. We bring this back into 08. We take a look at it from 08 on, and what we have here is, this is, so if you're watching Tiger TV, this gets really interesting. This is what it is. Disney, folks, okay, had a high out there, $44.34. That high was in March of 2011. She didn't have the juice, and the last time she had volume was down to 31. Well, what does she do? She goes from 43 down to 28. Monster volume. This is a counter-trend bounce on Disney. That's all it is. We had come downtown on 79 million and on 205 million, and you're going up on 52. That's a classic. That is an absolute classic, folks. And what you have with this, if you want to see how a channel line can get broken, but they get broken all the time. It's not that they get broken. It's when they're broken with conviction. Conviction, folks, on the way up or on the way down is wide price spread, accelerated volume, and it's all over the place in Disney. Panera, PNRA. Let's go take a look at Panera out here. Panera just Panera just come out with numbers that had hit a high today of 160.88. Pretty amazing. Staying at those highs. It's 159.47 right now. And let's see. So they made $1.41 versus $1.42. And they're revising an estimate from 498 million to 495. Not bad though. Not bad at all. It's pretty amazing when you actually look at Panera Bread. So let's check this out for a second. I just want to see what. Yeah, so 400. Imagine, you get a 400, 800, 1.7 to 1.8 billion a bread place is taken in. That's selling some bread, baby. That's selling some bread, no doubt. 877-927-6648. Okay, let's go over to the oil market. Now, oil. What do we have with oil out here? Oil today did 382,000 contracts. That we're at 98.70. And, there's some juice into this, baby. Now, the real key is going to be, can it get into this 99.75 area? The 99.75 area is crucial because if it gets into that, then 100's wide open. And I may have been mistaken on Disney, I guess. One second. Let me pull this up again. I thought Disney had already come out this morning. No, they're going to be coming out after the close. Okay, so there it is, right on time. Okay, so Disney just come out. Let's take a look at here. The estimate was 71 cents. They made 80 cents. Okay, so this is even going to get more fun now because this is still a dead cat bounce, but not a dead cat bounce, but when it breaks on conviction. So we're 40.98 right now. That's trading. Look at this. This is sick. This is as good as you get, folks. This is as sick as you get. Okay, so let's do this. 40.98, right? And they're actually bidding it down a buck. And if you want to understand, and they were 9 cents over their number. Okay? What does that come down to? Where's the supply? Where's the demand? And in this particular case, this is pretty amazing. So they made the bottom line number, but now it just came across the tape. They're missing the top line number. It's written all over Disney, though. Disney wants to trade lower, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. And at 4:30 today, folks, so we got a great guest for you. We get Chris Powell. Chris is the Treasury Secretary of GATA. And right on our front of our website at TFNN, we're going to have a paper there that you can download. It's a dynamite paper, too, folks.